Good morning, guys. Okay, so one of the feedbacks that I got was to actually show what I wanted as far as the assignment goes. So I'm gonna try and do my best and film myself doing what I want you guys to do, and don't mind how messy my house is. Okay, so I'm gonna go out into my, I'll go in my backyard. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's the mess back there. All right. Okay. So I have a lot of things happening back here. Now I live out in the boonies, so this is actually a farm back here. But there's a lot of things around the house that I could use to like make a sculpture or make just art in general. So, and ooh, it's chilly out. I didn't put shoes on, but that's okay. So, like, let's say one of the things that I could use is these different tones of wood chips I have. This would be an example of light, right? Light. And then these little ones would be maybe the mediums. And then I've got some really dark ones in here. Actually, it might be dirt, but there's some really wet ones that I could use as light, medium, dark. Because there's not a lot of leaves right now. It's cold outside, but let's say I want to collect enough things to make a sculpture out of. So maybe I want to collect leaves. Maybe there's enough leaves out there for me. Maybe there's some sticks lying around, which there are some sticks. Now, in my head, I was thinking a lot of the things that Andy Goldsworthy does are kind of geometric in how he's creating things. And I kind of wanted to do like an idea in my head that I wanted to do like a picture frame. And then kind of take a picture frame and make it into something. Now I'm gonna flip my camera if I can. So walking up to the area that's got a bunch of kind of waste sticks, and I think that we try to burn these, so these might be really brittle, but these are like white. Obviously white compared to the other ones, which is actually kind of interesting. I'm gonna try not to kill myself. This might be enough. Okay, so I don't know if we'll see. So, all right, I got my sticks and I'm gonna start breaking them up. And you saw in the video that he broke up his sticks. He used like a really nice, let's keep that actually tethered together because I'm trying to make a picture frame. So if we use this, come together, gonna like align that, and then we can use maybe another stick in my. So as you can tell, like I'm trying to get it to come together as kind of like a square moment, and there's kind of something beautiful about the outlining parts of the stick. And now I need to figure out ways to connect it, and if I could get it to stand up, and maybe if I got it to stand up and live between those two trees, that would be like the idea of my picture frame, if that makes sense. Make it into a picture frame and then put that picture frame of sticks in the middle of like a road, and then take pictures with that. And that was like just my conceptual idea of like how, like, these are the materials that I found and that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna create. And I'm gonna go back inside now because my feet are freezing, but that's just like one idea of something that's around me that I can use, that's not something that I would waste. Like, it's not something that I would break, right? Because that's all waste sticks out there. Or one of the ideas of one of my students was to use the rocks that were around her house to just create an image. And my suggestion for that is find a dark, medium, and light material that you can work value into, and then you could make it into anything that you want. Now, the thing is with this assignment is it's really up to you as far as what you want to do. It's up to you what you want to do, but I do want you guys to explore different materials. So this is Sketchbook Pro that I am working in, and these are the sketches for my Andy Goldsworthy ideas. So I took a picture of a street, not a great street, and then I put a layer on top of that, and I used a brush to kind of show you what I wanted to create. Now these are sticks, so in a minute I'm going to be labeling it as sticks because it's going to be important for you to know that. But for right now, I'm kind of adjusting and understanding where the placement of my stick picture frame is going to need to be in order for it to look good. So there I am labeling it, and I'm also explaining to the audience, which would be me, you're explaining to me, that it's a picture frame. Then I'm gonna move on to my next sketch. So I had another idea with the wood chips in my backyard to create a kind of a circular gradient on the grass, because the grass is green and the wood chips are kind of like dark gray brownish. So here's me finding an image to lay my sketch on top of really quickly, and then me putting that in Sketchbook. And again, I'm gonna move that bottom layer to the top just so that I can work on that without working on the actual image. Bottom right hand side of the screen, that little rainbow, that's how you change the color. So I finally press that and I'm like, yay, okay. Then I erase everything that I've done because I was ultimately just trying to find how to do color. And then I find the grayscale. This is perfect because I want to be able to use the value in order to create an image. So I start from dark, I go medium, I go light. All this happens, beautiful. And then I go back to my layers because I'm deciding whether or not I like this, or maybe I need to change it or alter it in some way. What I end up doing is I duplicate the layers. So you can just press that and then duplicate the layers, as you can see I'm doing right here. And then I'm transforming them to make them smaller, and then just manipulating them on where they are on the page. This is like one of the ways that I wanted to maybe make a piece of art. And I said dark wood chips is what is in the center. And again, you can take screenshots of this, you can turn in the individual pieces, but I need 3 of these sketches to be turned into E.2. And the reason why I started with this project is because I don't know if everyone has paper to work on or pencils at home. I don't know what people have. So I'm just assuming that maybe if we start off with something where we have no necessary materials in the house, it was a good project to kind of start off with. So anyway, that's my little snippet video of hopefully showing you what I'm talking about. And if you guys have any questions, let me know.